Hi, welcome to the Courage to Rise show. I'm Katie Cianci, your host, and I'm excited for our guest today, Daniela Trufin. Welcome.
Thank you, Katie. Thank you for having me.
And we're so excited to have her here because she's my coach. She's my mindset empowerment coach. And I've been so fortunate to work with her because she's really helped me transform my mindset and bring more abundance into my life. And I know that she will be so helpful for many of you. And so she actually is a mindset empowerment coach and is certified by Get Set Coaching Academy. And she's also graduated from one of the top leadership training in the country. And she's also the producer of Life is Happening for You, which is an online show. So definitely check that out if you get a chance. It's exclusive to Daniela's clients at this time. So welcome. And would you mind sharing how you started? Because there's a wonderful story about how you got to where you are now.
Yes. So many years ago, more like 35, I started working as a cleaning lady, and of course, if everybody knows these days, I do own a cleaning service. But back then, I was just working as a cleaning lady, making some money to provide for my kids and my family. And I have a story that absolutely transformed my life in the moment that it happened. I was going to a client to his house earlier in the day. And when he saw me way too early, he asked me, why are you here so early? And I said to him, well, I had a different client in the morning. I was supposed to finish their house before guests come over. And that's why I'm here earlier today. And he looked at me and he goes, poverty sucks. Now, in that moment, like it hit me with a brick because I was just, what does he mean poverty sucks, right? Mm-hmm. And so I asked him nicely, I said, what do you mean poverty sucks? What does that have to do with me showing up early? He goes, well, you have to work many homes a day to make ends meet.
Wow.
So in that moment, he literally put me down. Like I was poor and I needed to work a lot of jobs to make ends meet.
Yeah.
And I took that moment and I shifted, and it did shift my life. And I said to myself, nobody will ever do that to me again. Nobody will ever say that to me again, that I am poor and I can't make money or I have to work hard for the money. Yeah. So I literally went on a quest that was a decision I made that day. Yeah. You know what? One day I will be so successful that people like that will not be in my life and will not put me down. And fast forward a couple of years, I do own a cleaning service right now. I have 18 subcontractors working with us. And at the age of 50, I did not have to work in the business anymore. I work on my business, but I'm not cleaning anymore. So that was the moment for me, like, wow, it actually happened.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Yeah, so I took it from where somebody said something to me and I shifted into positive, right?
Yeah.
That's how the mind works. If you take one negative and you empower yourself with some positive, you can shift everything in your life. Yeah. And even though back then I had no idea what I was doing, I was just determined. Now going through a lot of leadership training and a lot of self-development training that I've been through in the last couple of years, now I understand that the way you think and the way your mindset is set creates your reality, creates everything around you, including money and abundance and success.
Yeah, that's so true, because some people would just think of that as, oh, well, that happened, I'm gonna stay there. You know, they'll start to think, develop these beliefs about themselves, limiting beliefs that, well, this is all I can do. and you were able to shift that into something that created an opportunity for
Yes.
you and all these other employees that you've hired.
Yes, many other families' lives I changed since then, and
Yeah.
giving opportunity to other people to earn money.
Yes.
So I did take the negative and turn it into a positive, right?
Yeah, that's wonderful. And so one of the things that I know we have, I think about 30 minutes, which there's so much more you can share in
Yes.
more than 30 minutes. One of the areas I think that a lot of people struggle with, especially when they've gone through adversity or challenging times experiences, is manifesting money, or there's like a money mindset. So some people have scarcity mindset, meaning like they don't know when the money's going to come, or they always feel like they never have enough money, or they lose money. And so how can you tell a little bit about, there's like 6 steps to manifesting money? Can you share a little bit about that?
Yes, yes, I would gladly do it. Okay, so these 6 steps on, and then this is for everyone that is whatever place in your life you are at. Some people are in a job, some people own a company, but wherever you are, you can use these 6 steps and empower and transform your life into an abundant life.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the first one is you have to set a high intention on the amount of money you want. Like, for instance, like how much you want to earn this year. So set up an intention, write it down. It's very important to write it down. Look at it, okay? How much money do you want to manifest, okay? Once you have that number on the paper,
Mm-hmm.
ask yourself this question: why do I want this money? Why? So there's a really important question you want to ask. Like, for some people, it's freedom. For some people, is they want to take more vacation. Some people want to retire early. I mean, why do you? Everybody has a why.
Mm-hmm.
And I will tell you what my why was. I grew up with very little money. I came from a family of 10 kids, and I always would hear, "You can't afford it." That was the phrase I was always hearing as I was growing up. And my why is I never want my kids and my grandkids to ever say that we can't afford it, or ask me why we couldn't afford it.
Yeah.
So that was my why of when I set up how much I want to make a year to hit it.
Yeah.
Yes. So number 2 is break through your limited beliefs. And these go back to childhood.
Mm-hmm.
Like, whatever you heard about money in your childhood, or anyone that's watching, somebody would say money doesn't grow on tree, right?
Yeah.
What, am I made of money? Some parents would say to their kids.
Yeah, mine
So
did.
is that yours? Okay. So mine is, we can't afford it. And there was another one, my mom would say, and being a Christian, she would say, it's easier for a camel to go through the eye of the needle than a rich person to go to heaven.
Oh.
That was one that stuck with me. Of course, I don't have that anymore, but that's how I grew up, that you shouldn't be rich, or you shouldn't have money because you're not going to heaven, right?
Yeah.
Limited beliefs. So some people would say money is the root of all evil, right?
Yeah.
Have you heard that one before? So write down your story on a piece of paper. What are these limited beliefs somebody said to you through your life, or you heard, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then at the bottom of the paper, write an empowering belief. Something like, money flows to me. I have this one. This is a really good one that I use. And I think Bob Proctor, I want to give credit to Bob Proctor for teaching this one. Money come to me in avalanches of abundance through multiple sources on a continuous basis. You see what we're doing, like with the mind, right?
Yeah.
So you're constantly thinking the money is coming from everywhere. There's plenty of money. They're coming in abundance. So you're taking that limited belief and empowering yourself with this new belief. belief. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Step number 3, develop a wealthy mindset. So instead of, oh, I can't make money. That person was born rich. I can't do any. I mean, like constantly telling yourself something that you can't do.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of that, empower yourself. Money comes to me easily. Money comes from everywhere. I am abundant. I am prosperity. Everything to do with positivity to attract abundance in your life.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So so instead of saying we can't afford it, we can say, well, like with your son, right? Instead of when he asks for something, instead of
Yeah.
saying, hey honey, we can't afford it,
Yeah.
you can say, hey honey, it's not a priority right now.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. So for those of you who have kids, this is a good one. Like, you know what? We have other priorities. And then when we get to this priority, then we'll get you that toy or that thing.
Yeah.
See, you develop a mindset instead of can't afford it. We can't afford it. You can't have it.
Yeah.
They develop, oh, you know what? Oh, when it's a priority, it will come up. So they have a different mindset.
Yeah.
You like that one for your son?
Yeah, well, that's actually really good because it really is that. I mean, when people
Yeah.
say they don't have money for something,
Yeah.
like I said, I didn't have money for the leadership program to go to it,
Yeah.
and then we manifested it, right?
Yes.
Because it's
Yes.
like, well, how are you spending your money? Where are your priorities? Because you could spend, $3,000 on a vacation or more,
Exactly.
or you could spend something that's going to transform your life. I mean, it's how are you going to use your money?
Huge difference. Huge. They say most people plan their vacation. They spend more time planning their vacation than they spend planning their life
Yeah.
or planning the year out. And yeah, that is a good example. So you have to think outside the box. This is number 4. You have to think outside the box. You have to think differently than people around you think. Because
Mm-hmm.
95% of the people around you think in that mindset. Oh, I could only make this much money. Money is hard to come by. I can't do. But if you think outside that box, right? Some people will go, oh, I'm happy most. Excuse me. I'm so I'm okay. I'm happy most of the time with the occasional setbacks. That's how I am. So I'm happy most of the time, right?
Yeah.
Some people are most of the time are miserable with occasional when they go to a party or when they have a happy birthday or so you want to you think outside that box.
Yeah.
Okay, I am happy. I am attracting money in my life because money is a vibration. So you're gonna attract it in your life at the way you feel. Think about it. If 95% of the time you feel bad,
Yeah.
you're not attracting any money in your life.
Yeah. It's true.
Yeah. So you have to feel and be happy in the moment.
Okay.
Grateful.
So how do you
Okay.
what are some tips on how to do that when let's say you're in a situation where you're not, you look at your bank account, right? And it says, I don't know, $50. I'm just giving an
Yeah.
example. And you're like, okay, and I have rent next month. And where, and your check isn't, you don't have any business coming or check coming. So how do you shift into that? Because some people go into survival mode where they're like, oh no, so, like I don't have the money, and they start panicking, and then they try going out and getting it. But then you have some people that are in that situation and they're able to be like, like you said, oh, I just know. And a lot of people are like, well, how can you just shift into that like that?
So a good example is how you and me were on the phone when you were set to go to this leadership program, and you said, "Yeah, Daniela, but I don't have enough money to cover."
Yeah.
And what we did a vivid visualization, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we set an intention. Okay, we grounded ourselves at an intention. Okay, this is what I want to do. Okay, close your eyes, you imagine, you feel it. So getting something like getting the money or getting whatever, again, it's a feeling. Okay, so you have to ground yourself, feel it in your heart, like, okay, this is my intention. I am going to get to this leadership program.
Mm-hmm.
And then you let it go.
Mm-hmm.
Let it go of how. Let it go of the things that are going to happen, right?
Yeah.
And then just keep that intention every morning, every night, every part of the day. Just think about the, okay, intention. I want to be there, let it go at that moment.
Mm-hmm.
And things are going to start synchronizing. Things are
Mm-hmm.
going to line up. Things
Mm-hmm.
are going to come in your life that you can't even imagine.
Mm-hmm.
And then it happened to you,
Yeah,
right?
it
You want
did.
to tell the story?
Yeah. Basically, it was that I think it was the next day or 2 days later, I got a call from a friend, and she said, "Oh, well, she wanted to go too." And you were also coaching her.
Yeah.
And she said, "Oh, I got this check in the mail
Yes.
for $5,000." And then I got a call in like an hour or two, and I got a call from my tax person that said, "Oh, there's this unpaid tax, and we're sending a check to you." And I thought, "What?" Like, I can't believe this. I mean, who gets a
Yes.
call from your tax person saying the IRS messed up and they owe you money? It just
Right?
was like amazing. Yes.
And these are the synchronicities. Things are going to come up, show up in your life you can't even think of.
Yeah.
Can't even think of. And I had the same thing. Many years ago, I had a car accident, and a year later, after everything was paid, after everything was done, I get this $2,400 check in the mail.
Yeah.
And I looked at them like, what is it for? And they said, oh, we retained it in case there are any other bills that would come in. And then a year later, we have to release it to you. So
Yeah.
I got a $2,400 check, something that I never even thought I'm going to get.
Wow.
So it just showed up in my life. So this is the stuff that shows up a lot.
Yes, yes. And you also had another client that you helped with who came up with some, I mean,
Yes.
like shortly.
So she was, it was a Thursday, and she called me, Daniela, I don't know what to do. I want to go to this leadership program, right? Again, but I don't have the money. I don't know how to even pay my rent. I don't even know how to do it. Okay.
Yeah.
She goes, do you know anything for me to do? I'm like, listen, did you put the intention that you want to manifest? How much you want to manifest? And this was so down to the amount that it's scary.
Yeah.
She said, well, I need about $3,000 to cover my rent, to
Yeah.
cover my first payment, to do this. And I'm like, okay. So we did the same visualization, that deep dive. And at the end, I said, okay, so now let it go, feel good about it, just stay in that intention, right? That
Yeah.
you're gonna manifest this.
Yeah.
Feel happy, feel good. Don't think any negative thoughts about this, like you don't have the money, right?
Yeah.
2 days later, no joking, this is reality. My phone was buzzing. I mean, constant buzzing. I'm like, gosh, who's sending me all these messages? So I get on the messenger, and she goes, Daniela, oh my God, I got $3,000. I got a client that just paid me $3,000, Daniela. Can you get on the phone with me? And I was like, absolutely. So we get on the phone. She was crying. I was crying. She just could not believe that 2 days ago she did not have money to pay her rent and whatever she needed to. And 2 days later, of going through this process that we did on Thursday, she had a client for the exact amount. And that was the scary part for her.
Yeah.
Not for me, because I've been doing it. But for her, it was like, my God, Daniela, it's exactly, somebody paid me $3,000 to do their website, be their VA. She was a VA website designer. So yeah.
Oh, that's incredible. I love that. And then you said there's six. So I think we're on the fourth, or?
I think the fourth, yeah.
Yeah.
No, the fifth. We're on the
Oh,
fifth.
fifth. We're on the fifth. Okay.
Create multiple sources of income. And
Oh,
this is a really good one for anyone that wants to be successful.
yeah.
To create multiple sources of income.
Yeah.
And Some of them are the active income, where you either work in a job or you're an entrepreneur and doing side, things on the side, like,
Yeah.
you work in your job and you do this, coaching also. So there's like, this is the active part of the income. Then there's also the passive income. And some of these passive incomes, or either a real estate, if you have like a real estate, like a house that you get rent out of, which I also own. We own like 3 real estate properties that we bought a couple of years ago, and now we're just getting the rent out of them. So that's a passive, meaning you already paid for the real estate, and passive income is coming on a monthly basis.
Okay.
And there's also, like, if you write a book, right? The royalties from the book. You wrote the book once, and then people are buying it on Amazon.
Yeah.
And there's self-publishing people that, on Amazon right now, that you can just publish a book, and with whatever advice you have for people, whatever you can do, your best genius self.
I love that.
That would be another form of passive income. And then another one would be investments. If you invest in the market, that's another form of income, passive one. So these are multiple layers of, like, multiple sources. Remember when I said that affirmation, right? Money come to me in avalanches of abundance.
Yes.
From multiple sources, right?
Yes.
So for me, is we have our cleaning business, right? We have our rental business. I have a travel business that I support clients with traveling, and I have my coaching business, right? And I'm just saying it here first, I'm gonna write a book soon.
Oh, good. Oh, yes.
See, that will be my passive income when it comes up to. So, so those are different forms of income, because just by working, you probably will not get to a level where you want to have freedom in your life, do whatever you want, whenever you want, at your own time. You probably with just one job, it's hard to hit it. And you know that, right?
Oh yeah. And there's that scarcity mind. If you have that scarcity mindset.
If I lose my job, what if this or what if that? So
yeah, I love it.
So number 6, which is the most important one, is elevate your vibration. Attract abundance in your life. And how do we do that?
Yes.
There's 4 things we do, right? And this is every day. Wake up with gratitude. Wake up every morning and be grateful for everything you already have. Not for what you're going to get. Because when you're grateful for what we already have in our life, we get more of. So be grateful for the amount of money you have in the bank. Another one that a lot of people don't know about, be grateful for the bills you pay out. Be grateful. Be grateful that you have lights. There's people that have no lights in their house, right? There's people, be grateful for that you have a house, you have a mortgage. Bless the bills when you send them out. I don't know if you ever heard this one.
No, I haven't.
Bless the bills when you send them out.
Bless the bills. I love that.
Bless all the money you write, all the checks you write out, because you're going to get more of. You get everything that you give more of. So you give great, you're grateful for everything and everyone in your life also.
Oh, I love that.
So that develops into love and joy and peace. And that's how you elevate your vibration of abundance in your life. You have to be in a state of gratitude, love, joy, and peace.
Oh, I love that.
So,
thank you.
But you switch from that poverty mindset to a prosperity mindset. So don't use any more words that would disempower you about money, because you are absolutely blocking them from coming into you. Absolutely. So reprogram your subconscious mind with these affirmations, like, money come to me easily. I am abundant. I am prosperity. I bless all the bills and all the money that go out of my house, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I am grateful for everything I have around me, for every little thing I have in my life,
Mhm.
because you get back exactly what you give out. So if you bless the money, guess what? Oh, and another one, this is a big one for a lot of people.
Mhm.
When you are not where you want to be in life, successful, or
Mhm.
have enough money, and you are looking at somebody that does, and
Yeah.
you are judging them.
Yes.
Oh, these rich people, right? I heard this all my life, right? Oh, those rich people. What do they know about poverty, right? Oh, these rich people, they have everything they want. They don't even know what it means to be like me. You're judging.
Yeah.
The moment you're judging, money will not come in abundance in your life.
Mhm. It's
If you
true.
get one thing from this, please get that. When you see somebody very successful and have a lot of money,
Yeah.
imagine yourself being that person,
Yeah. I love that.
because that's what you're going to attract in your life.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
just be grateful and happy for other people's successes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Very happy for other people's successes.
Because it's judgment and jealousy in
Yes.
a way. I mean, those are
And you're
both vibrations.
grateful. You're grateful, and then you attract that kind of success in your life.
Mhm. Mhm.
And I've done it since I realized this is what the abundance is in your life. I Everyone that's around me and it's very successful, I always say, I'm so grateful. I know this person. This
Yes.
is the person that I want to hang around. This is the person I'm so grateful for what they have. Oh, they have a jet. Oh, I'm so grateful they have a jet. You know Tara, right?
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tara has a jet. They travel in their own plane. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so grateful. Tara is my friend, right?
Yeah.
She's got a jet. Oh my God, I'm so grateful for her. And
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. Yes. Yes. See, that's exactly exactly what to do. So you have a free gift. I mean, all of this information is so helpful. And would you mind sharing your free gift that you're offering?
Yes, it's something we did together. It's a 30 minutes a discovery. It's a deep dive visualization. I will teach each and every one of the listeners that will sign up on whatever you have the link, and I will show them how to envision what they want in their life and get it.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yes,
Take
and
her
you're
up on
proof
this
of that, right?
opportunity. Yes, take her up on
You're
this
proof of
opportunity for sure,
yeah.
because in one session with her, you will see a huge shift.
And a couple of your friends also, I have a couple of others that I've done it with, and they
Yeah.
all manifested stuff. And they're all like in shock, like, where have you been all my life?
Yes, so true. I love it. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And how can they get in touch with you? I'll give them the link too.
Yes,
Yeah.
the link will be, I think, below your video. And yeah, they can sign up through, I think, through an email, and I think it will send them to my calendar direct.
Okay, wonderful. Well, thank you.
Thank you for having me. This was so
Yes,
much fun.
thank you for joining us. Yes, I
Yeah,
did. I
and
had a blast. It's fun.
yeah, yeah.
So,
You can also put that into your descriptions. Also, you can put the money that mantra that I said in the videos here,
okay.
because it's so powerful for people to at least use some, so they have something to transform their life before they get on a call.
Yeah.
Or like something to, like a tool. That would be a tool, like a mantra, like money come to me easily and effortlessly, avalanches of abundance from everywhere, everywhere.
Everywhere. I love it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you all for joining us. We will have another episode tomorrow. So look out for that. And perhaps today, start with what Daniela was sharing about, setting your day up with gratitude, being grateful for what you have, and saying the money mantra, and taking her up on this opportunity for a free coaching session, a manifestation visualization session. So enjoy the rest of your day and blossom with purpose, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.